He's joined by oncology nurses specially trained in chemotherapy administration. They offer a chemotherapy and infusion therapy suite, making travel to treatment easier. A proud member of the UK Markey Cancer Centre affiliate network, Harrison Memorial Hospital offers diagnosis, treatment, and research at the local level. Accredited by the Commission on Cancer, they've even earned a 5-star quality rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Treating cancer close to home can make all the difference.
All righty, back here on the hilltop. Breds will receive to begin this game, so they'll be on offense first. This will be the 13th meeting between Harrison County and Grant County. It's a series that goes back to 1996. But overall, it's very simple. We've never lost to Grant County, winning all 12 of our previous games against the Braves, including a mark of 6-0 here on the hilltop. Last year over in Dry Ridge, Harrison County won 35-12. The last time the two teams got together here at the athletic complex was back in 2016, some 8 years ago, with Harrison County winning that game as well, 39-18. And I told Jimbo Straub at Coach's Roundtable,
I was listening.
I said, we never lost to Grant County, and I don't want to start doing it now. So hopefully the kids will pay attention and go out there and play hard. But, Trent, with that wet field, it's going to be a little bit of a mystery because this is the first time we've had a wet field this year.
It is, and it's an equalizer for defenses. You know, Grant County's a good running team, like you mentioned, and they do it well and they do it often. But with this kind of track, I mean, nobody in Kentucky has dealt with anything wet in this football season, so they haven't either. So we say it every week, but turnovers are going to be an issue with fumbles probably. I doubt very seriously we'll see very much in the way of passing game from either team. Harrison more than Grant, but ball control and ball security.
Yeah.
Big keys for tonight.
And the big number there is Harrison County this season on turnovers -5. Grant County +5.
Ooh.
Yeah, 7 turnovers and have committed only 2 so far in their first 4 games. That's very good ball protection.
Yeah.
Logan Harris set to kick off for Harrison County. Back deep are Bryson Webster and Cameron Duncan. Ball goes towards Duncan. He picks it up at his shoelaces at about the 20-yard line. Now number 12 makes his way over to the far sideline and almost gets to midfield.
Yeah.
So Duncan making his presence known on the very first play of the game. So from the 48, that's where Grant County will begin. About a 36-yard return, and we need to do a better job than that the rest of the way. Ball's on the far hash mark. As we said, Duncan is the quarterback. And we'll have, I think that might be 14 back there behind him. Dylan Baker. Snap is back. Duncan gives the ball to Baker. Baker goes to midfield and gets a little bit over it. So nice push that time by the Braves offensive line. As we said, this is definitely a running team, even when dry weather.
We'll see plenty of that.
Gets 3 yards as they cross midfield and go to the 49, where it'll be 2nd down and 7 yards to go.
3 yards in a puddle of mud.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of that tonight as well. Baker in shotgun formation, puts a man in motion right to left. This time, though, he'll flip it to Baker. Baker finds some running room on the other side. Break a tackle once more to get a first down yardage.
Yep.
So a good run by Baker. Baker came into the game having rushed on average 8 times per ball game. So he's going to have a big night tonight, it looks like. Yeah, put the ball down at the 39, so a 10-yard gain on the play. And a first down for the Braves.
So Baker's coming out, so we'll see who gets the ball this time.
Working on his helmet. Might have got some mud in there. Baker gets the snap.
For 10.
Gives it to number 10, which is Bryson Webster, and Webster's going to be stopped for no gain.
Jackson Zink in there.
So good job by Jackson. He played on offense last week after playing on defense the week before, and it's a very good thing that we have him back. 1 yard loss on the play. Thank you, Jackson. Makes it 2nd down and 11. We'll take more of those. Webster checks back. No, he's still on the sideline. Webster in the ball game on the right hip of the quarterback, Duncan. Shotgun formation. Duncan gets the snap, rolls right, fires in the flat. It's going to be caught near the sideline by number 4. That's Wyatt Hucker. Hucker is their leading receiver on the year. And that ball will go to the 30. They're very slow about putting the ball down.
Is that 2 or 3?
I'll call it 2. 32 yards, so an 8-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 3. Our opponents on 3rd down this year have been successful 61% of the time. Duncan with the ball in the middle of the field in shotgun formation. No score yet. We just got started. He tried a hard count, and our guys stayed back. Now it looks like they're changing the play as he backs a man up on the right side. Once again, the hard count, but once again, Harrison County does not give it. He gives it on the jet
That's a hold. That's a hold.
Jaden Hughes.
Come on, guys.
And Hughes will be, was that 9?
Yeah, it was 9.
Mark Rice on that carry. So Mark Rice gets the ball to about the 32, so no gain on the play.
Good job by the defense there.
Sniffed that one out. Brings up 4th down, which right now from the 32, too far away for a field goal attempt and really too close for a punt.
Yeah.
So they'll go for it here. On 4th down this year, our opponents have only been successful 42% of the time. Ball's on the far hash mark. Snap is back. The give is going to be to...
Oh, I think he just barely got it.
Let's see, who was that number?
I think that was 10.
Well, 14's just coming on the field, so 10 would be a good guess.
I think it's
so
10.
we'll say 10.
Yeah,
So Webster gets enough for the 1st down to the 28. Needed 4, he got 4.5. But another 1st down for the Braves and a 4th down conversion as they continue on. 8.5 left to go in the 1st quarter, no score. Duncan goes back to pass. Here comes the rush. He slips the rush and is going to make it down to about 25. Let's see, was that Duncan or was that number 9?
No, it was Duncan.
Okay.
Duncan keeping it.
So Duncan with the carry, his first carry of the night, in fact. 3-yard gain to the 25. Brings up 2nd down and 7 yards to go. Except for the rainy part of it, a beautiful night for football here on the hilltop. See some umbrellas out. It's sprinkled basically all day long, but they're expecting much, much more. Snap is back. The give is going to be to
number
3, which is Robert Pollitt. So Pollitt with the carry, and he's going to be knocked backwards a yard to the 26. So good defense once again. Bring up 3rd and 8 on 3rd and long this year. Our opponents have been successful 44% of the time, which 3rd and long is a little high, but that's all right. Going over to the far side, wide out is Wyatt Hucker. Coming along with him to go into the slot is Jaden Hughes. Duncan gets the snap, goes back to pass, fires it over in the middle and wide open for a touchdown. Is that 25?
26.
26, Justin Ball. So Justin Ball, a 26-yard reception and a touchdown for the Braves.
That could have been just as simple as not having enough guys to cover the receivers.
Yeah, Ball's first reception of the season. But he was wide open. Maybe the reason he was wide open is because he had no catches before now.
Could have been.
Duncan will come in. He is their kicker. He's 10 of 12 this season.
Not kicking.
Nope, the muddle huddle, and the quick snap is to one of the up backs. So with 7 minutes exactly on the clock here in the 1st quarter, your score, Grant County 8 and Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of your comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so you can work towards meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Mark Troxel, your Cynthiana Edward Jones financial advisor at 136 East Pike Street. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
A musical moment from Sorrel Home Medical.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds.
This musical moment brought to you by Sorrel Home Medical.
If you want a rainbow, you have to put up with the rain.
All right, we get back to action. Harrison County gets the ball off and getting to about the 30 was Jackson Zink. So good return that time by Jackson, who I'm sure will get more touches tonight than he did last week when he started out like a house of thunder and got a 58-yard touchdown run. But after that, didn't see much of him. They'll put it down at the 32. So a nice 24-yard return by Zink.
So let's see what the offense looks like tonight. Yeah. Different conditions.
Yes, very much different conditions. Hinton will be in shotgun formation. Double eyes left and right, ball at the far hash mark. Snap is back to Jokari. Fires it down the field, and it's going to be caught by Harrison County. Tanner Toomey reached above the defensive back and grabbed that ball for a Knupwall first down. Great protection that time by our line, giving Hinton enough time to make a perfect pass. They'll put it at the 38.
Throw it up there and let your
18 and 12, 30-yard pass play.
Throw it up there and let your senior leader go up and grab it.
Yeah, and that is exactly what Tanner did. Ball still on that far hash mark. Double wise left and right again. This time, though, a man goes in motion. Hinton keeps it on his own, goes to the far side, and is trying to slip up the far sideline and does get about 5 yards. And now a flag comes into the play.
Yeah, I thought Jokori was going out of bounds there, but he stayed in and got a few extra yards.
There was nobody around it as far as if you're thinking holding, but that doesn't mean
I think we're looking at a face mask on Grant.
Okay, we'll take that. Ball got advanced to the 34 as they sort things out here on the hilltop. 7-0 Grant County.
I don't know.
Let's see here. Gonna call face mask against Grant County. So you were correct.
Go me.
So that should take it down to around the 19. First penalty of the night. Harrison County trying to get back under 10. They didn't mark it off. Was it always just a 5-yard? Okay.
I guess. There's no 9-yard penalties.
5 to the 29. Going back,
Carson Sumter.
Carson Sumter, his first carry of the night. Bowling forward, and it's going to be close. I think he's got it from the official on this side. But let's make for sure before they put it down. They look over to the sideline and decide that he is going to be in short, in fact.
I am 1 for 2 on my calls.
9-yard gain to the...
Well, no, we were right there. We were at...
Yeah.
So is that no gain or a 1-yarder?
No gain. Still at the 29-yard line, where it'll be now 2nd down and 1. Love 2nd and short. Ball still over on the far hash mark as the sprinkles continue to fall here on the hilltop. Man going in motion. The Hinton goes back to pass down the middle, finds Toomey.
Nice.
And Tanner has got the first down as he goes inside the 20-yard line.
Like seeing that.
Oh, like that connection.
Good slant, good slant run route by Tanner, and then a nice strike. Quick strike.
11 yards on the gain to the 18. First down. Knupwall first down for Harrison County. 4:44 on the clock. 4:44. Try that again. I was in between a 4 and a 5. Sumter on the right hip. of Hinton. Hinton puts Custard in motion, hands it off to Landon on the jet sweep, and somebody got there back there on him.
A loss.
Yeah, you got to keep those legs churning. Back to the 20, a 2-yard loss on the play. Brings up second down and 12. For over 70 years, Weber's Sausage has delivered the best Kentucky flavor to your breakfast table. From first sizzle to the last bite, it's a taste you can trust. Find them in your favorite meat department.
That's Weber's.
My favorite meat department is my refrigerator. Just all of a sudden, steaks appear sometimes.
Oh, that's a great fridge.
It is a great fridge. I don't know how that happens. Here's a handoff to Toomey over on the far side. And a good tackle by Grant County as whatever number he is came over and slid under Tanner and got him to come down.
Yeah, he had a little room there if he gets past that guy.
Yeah.
That's a 3-yard gain.
He is able to get to the 17 for a 3-yard gain. However, having said that, it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Thoroughbreds. The Breds on 3rd down this year, still struggling somewhat at 29%. It's one of the areas that we need to do a lot better, that and turnover margin. Wishbone set in behind Hinton, who goes under center. Hinton calls out the play, gives it to the second man through. That's Sumter, and he's going to be flipped over at about the 12. His second carry of the night, second carry of the drive. Down to the 13, so a 4-yard gain on the play, and definitely in Harris's area, but with the wet conditions,
right,
it looks as though the Breds are going to go for it here on 4th and 5. Breds on the year on 4th down have only been successful 5 out of 17 times. It's 29%. Ugh. Let's get it this time, though, and start making those numbers go upward. Hinton calls for the ball.
Yeah.
And now a hard count will get one of the Braves to jump. So it's a free 5 yards. Now the question is it
going to be enough
for the first down?
Was it 4th and 5.5, or was it 4th and 4.5?
Yeah, that's the question. And the officials are the ones who will have to measure.
It was 5.5.
Oh, so he's still a half a yard short.
Yep.
So he's actually, we'll have to say at the 11 because we can't give him the 10 yet on 4th down. But 4th and a couple of feet is something handleable. All right. Once again, Hinton will go under center. Calls his own number, goes over the A-gap, and gets the first down. So another Knuploff first down by Hinton on the quick sneak.
A successful tush-push.
That's where we got our game-winning touchdown last week over at Bourbon County, was on that very same play. Down to the 6-yard line. He got 5 yards on the play, and another Knuploff first down. Well, you know about the Beast Pizza, but don't forget about Snappy's great salads and sandwiches. Just dial 235-7627 right now. That's 235.
Snap.
All right, let's snap in for a touchdown here.
Snap in for 6.
First and goal. Hinton once again will have the wishbone set behind him as he goes under center. Ball in the middle of the field. Hinton gets the snap. Gives it to the first man through, and
I got confused. I got tricked. Zink. Okay.
Zink on the carry.
Up, man.
Gets it down to about the 1, it looks like. So a 5-yard gain on the play. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. Harrison County down by 8 inside the last minute of a very quick first quarter. But we'll try to score before the buzzer sounds on second and goal from the 1. Once again, a stacked backfield with the wishbone behind Jakari. Let's see if Hinton goes on that A-gap like he did the last time. Calls out the signal. Gives it to
Zink.
The first back through. That's Zink, and is he in?
Touchdown!
Yes. Touchdown for Harrison County on Jackson Zink's second touchdown of the season. A 1-yard blast over the right side. And Harrison County's back within 2 at 8-6. And down by 2, it appears as though the Breds will go for 2 to try to get the tie with only 34 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Breds break huddle as they approach the line of scrimmage. Lined up wide to the far side is Custard. But once again, a wishbone set in behind Hinton. Hinton will give the ball to
Toomey
who
in
goes
there.
into the end zone on the right side.
Tied it up.
So with 34 seconds left to go in the first quarter, your score, Harrison County 8 and Grant County likewise. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Is your tractor getting up there in hours? Are you looking to add a new piece of equipment to your operation? We know that tractors and other farm machinery can last a long time, but financing new takes no time at all with Ag Credit Express. If it's time for new equipment, you can finance it fast and easy with Express. Ask your local dealer about the Express option or visit us at our Paris office, 201 Commerce Drive, or agcreditonline.com.
Every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington will be having their cattle sale. Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington is located just off I-75 at exit 120 and has many loading docks. To stay up to date with Bluegrass Stockyards, visit bgstockyards.com. From there, you can view market reports, loads and groups, and you can even watch the auctions online. Once again, visit bgstockyards.com, and don't forget every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington's cattle sale.
All right, as we get back to action, kickoff comes to number 12, which is Cameron Duncan. And
He didn't fumble.
he buffed it
a little bit.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the word. Buffed it a little bit, got it back, and then we were able to push him
But
out
that
of
time,
bounds.
the Harrison County defense was down and kept him from taking it off on a really big play. 32-yarder? Or 32. So that's about a 13-yard return by Duncan. So here we go. Maybe the only play that they'll have here in the second quarter is we're 28 seconds away from the quarter break. More rain coming down. Snap is back. The give is going to be to number 14, Baker. And Baker has got enough for a first down. Good run that time by Baker. Gets it first down yardage out to the 44. So a 12-yard gain.
They don't look like they're in a big
first
rush.
down. So, so at the end of one quarter of play, your score, Harrison County 8 and Grant County 8. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Do you shop at TrueValue.com on the internet? Get free shipping to Van Hook Hardware on all your TrueValue.com orders. Shipped UPS at Van Hook Service Center. Be sure to like Van Hook Hardware on Facebook.
The True Value Bargains of the Month, good while supplies last through until the end of the month. Your choice, Pennzoil, 1 quart motor oil, $4.99. Fiser's Telescoping Bypass Looper, $25.99. A Stanley 25-foot control lock tape measure, $9.99. A TrueGuard Nearly Invincible Tactical Flashlight, $19.99. A Zensar 1-gallon Bullseye 123 Primer, $28.99. A Green Thumb 6 cubic foot steel wheelbarrow, only $69.99. A True Value 18-count 39-gallon lawn and leaf bags, $5.99. And a Rubbermaid 32-gallon roughneck trash can, only $27.99. That's Van Hook Hardware on Pike Street in downtown Cynthiana.
All right, we get back to action. A tie score between the Braves and the Breds in the first district game for both teams. Each team having a long, sustained drive to start things off. Here at Grant County, a 9-play drive that took 52 yards, while Harrison County had a 10-play drive that covered 68. And right now what we got is 1st and 10 for the Braves at their own 44 at the far hash mark. Duncan, who has been in shotgun formation the whole time, gives the ball to the
14.
first man through. That's still in Baker, and Baker has enough for another first down.
Another big one.
So Baker having a really good night. He came into the night averaging just 33 yards per carry, but he's probably already past that.
For 33 yards per game?
Per game,
Yeah. He's at, what was that?
To the 45, a 9-yard gain.
He's at 34.
Oh, yeah, it has to be a 44 because it gave him a first down.
Oh.
Baker once again with the carry and smashes over the left side of the offensive line where Harrison County unable to touch him as he came across.
Gonna have to Put a stop on that.
I think so.
He's running angry.
He's an angry runner. You're right. He'll be angry to the 37, so an 8-yard gain on the play. Second down and 2 yards to go. Ball in the middle of the field. This is what Grant County does. They'll just run you over, kind of like Belfry. Give is going to be to Baker again, and Baker once again is enough for a first down. We've faced some awfully good running backs this season, that's for sure. Seems like just about every night. Ball to the 32, so a 5-yard gain and another first down. That's already their third of this drive, which began back at the 32-yard line following a 13-yard return by Duncan. Team breaks huddle and goes to the line of scrimmage. Opening moments of the second quarter.
14 still in the backfield.
Yeah, he's run us over. Why take him out? Snap back. Once again, the give is to Baker.
There's Carson Marshall.
Carson Marshall slid in there and brought him down after maybe a loss on the play.
I think so. Lost one,
back
probably.
to the 34, so a loss of 2 on the play. Brings up second down and 12. May have gone to the well just one time more times than they needed to. So, second down and long. Ball's on the near hash mark, double wides this side. As Duncan gets the snap, looks down the field. He's got a man open, but it's going to be through his hands, and we won't have defensive pass interference, and that's a good call.
It probably was.
Yeah, we were pushing and shoving a little bit.
So that's number 3 taking the snaps. That's not.
That's number 3 is Robert Pollitt.
Yeah.
This
sure what's going on with Duncan.
Tight end. I don't know what they.
See, Duncan's over here on the sideline.
So maybe an injury or of some type.
I don't know.
But in any case, a defensive pass interference against the Thoroughbreds will advance the ball to the 19-yard line. And it'll be first down.
First penalty of the night for the Breds.
Came at a bad time, too. But Pollitt at the quarterback position. Has yet to run the ball, but has handed it off very well. This time gives the ball to Baker. Baker smashes up the middle and is going to get inside the 15, close to the 10, as he has carried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 6 times in this drive. So he gets the ball down to about the 12. A 7-yard gain on the play. Second down and 3. And they're coming up with a lot of second and shorts.
Yeah.
But they don't do anything fancy. They just bury you. Pollitt in shotgun formation. Gives the ball to Baker again. Baker inside the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. Dylan Baker with his second touchdown run of the year as he covered the full 68 yards all on his own. That will put Grant County up 14-8 with 9:27 left on the clock.
So here's Duncan coming back out for the kick.
Let's see. Just wonder if maybe they changed uniform. No, Duncan's counting it out. Pollitt is his holder. They had too many people on the field, so they had to get somebody off, and they did. Plenty of time on the play clock. Now Pollitt in shotgun formation. Remember, they did the muddle huddle the last time. They'll do it again. The pitch is going to be to Duncan. Duncan trying to get to the outside. Come on, somebody bring him down. He slips about 5 tackles and gets into the end zone. That was not good. 9:27 left to go in the first half. Your score now, Grant County 16, Harrison County 8. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Everyone is loving the new Angelo's in Cynthiana. New ownership, new management, still same great taste and great food with many added items. Hey, don't forget their daily specials where strombolis are on special twice a week now and many extra entrees. They even have a new salad bar. How awesome is that? Stop by now for your daily specials. Oh yeah, they still have pizza as well. Angelo's hours are Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. Same great location, US 27 South of Cynthiana, or call ahead at 859-298-2112. Great food, great service, great atmosphere. Angelo's Pizza.
Okay, there was a blindside block call, so now instead of a chippy, this is going to be a 35-yard field goal attempt for Duncan, who's Not sure if he can make this or not. Oh, man, he's got all kinds of leg. Holy
it was
cow.
true.
And it's good.
It's only worth 1 point, though.
So, that's right. Now with 9:27 left, 16-8 Grant County leads. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Sometimes it's good to know that you don't have to drive all over the state to find the building materials you need to repair your home. 2x4s and nails, paint and brushes and caulk. You know we have the best selection of caulk in town. Also door locks, bolts and screws, treated lumber for your decks. We have quite a few products that no one else in town has. There's too many to mention. Really, I think you'd be surprised. Poindexter Lumber is behind you all the way, and that goes for the thoroughbred teams and Reds baseball. No matter the season, we say go Reds and go Breds. Come down and see the boys.
Timing is everything. It's time to get your ground prepared for planting your fall and winter deer food plots. Spray and till your ground now, then sow Antler Builder forage seed during the ideal window before October 1st. Antler Builder forage products only include seed from this year, resulting in higher germination. Try Antler Builder Fall and Winter Mix, Deer Clover Blend, Purple Top Turnips, and Antler Builder Radishes. These are economical, high-protein options to help provide deer with supplemental nutrition all winter. See Hinton Mills for Antler Builder products.
Alrighty, back here at the Hilltop. The kickoff is on its way for Grant County. It'll be taken by Toomey at around the 16-yard line. Tanner finds some running room up the middle and will get past the 35s. So a good return by Tanner, who is our second leading kickoff returner on the season. And that time giving Harrison County some decent starting field position, which is something we don't normally have. On average, we're starting at our own 39-yard line, or 31-yard line, rather. Ball is at the 36. The mist on, or rain on the window is making it hard to see sometimes. Have to look through the raindrops. All right, ball's on the far hash mark. 1st and 10. Sumter is on the right hip of Hinton.
That's Toomey. It's in the backfield.
Toomey on the Wildcat formation. The snap back to him. Comes to the near side, looking for some running room, and he's going to be slipping tackles, and actually does a pretty good run as he's knocked out of bounds at about the 35. But talk about turning something into, or nothing into something.
Yeah.
Good run that time, but still, it only is actually it's a 1-yard loss on the play. Brings up now 2nd down and 11.
It's coming in a little bit harder.
Yes, it is. Farm Credit Mid-America offers short-term loans that handle the present so you can focus on the future. Contact Michael Furnish at 859-254-2741 and learn more. I wish it would blow from behind us and forward rather than into us here in the glass. But that's okay because we're inside. Wishbone formation as Hinton goes under center. Ball in the middle of the field. Grant County showing blitz. Here's a handoff, and it's going to be to Sumter, who's not going to get very far at all.
Right, give him a yard.
And I think they watched the game last week against Bourbon and saw how important Sumter is to our offense, and they've got a couple of guys keying on him. 36 they're going to say, so 1-yard gain. 3rd down and 10, Harrison County on 3rd and long. 5 for 28. That's 19%.
That's a low percentage, Jim.
That's extremely, that's the kind that gets NFL coaches fired. Speaking of the Cowboys.
Bill Belichick's going to be a Cowboy head coach here soon.
Could be. All right, shotgun formation for Hinton. Sumter in the backfield along with him, and now we've got a whistle and a timeout called by the Thoroughbreds. We'll take it as well. 8:18 left to go in the first half. Your score, Grant County 15 and Harrison County 8. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Breathe easier, Central Kentucky. The healthcare professionals of Harrison Memorial Hospital want you to know that world-class detection and treatment of lung disease is here. Not only do they offer the only full-time pulmonologist in the local area, but HMH also provides low-dose lung screenings to detect cancer in its earliest stages. Should lung cancer be detected, pulmonologist Dr. Srinad Anangi is here to diagnose. Dr. Anangi and the staff also treat other chronic lung disorders, such as asthma and emphysema. And Harrison Memorial Hospital has been designated a lung cancer screening center by the American College of Radiology. As one of only 5 hospitals in Kentucky to earn a 5-star quality rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, they provide medical treatment based on what you need. Harrison Memorial Hospital. Now that's what we call a breath of fresh air.
All right, back here at the Hilltop, facing 3rd down and 10. Harrison County with the ball out of the timeout. Hinton gets the snap, goes back to pass, looking to his right, fires that way, and it is going to be incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down, and being that we're still at our own 36, I'm going to guess a punting situation.
For sure. Your long snapper becomes very important.
Yes.
In conditions like this.
Something you practice, though, just in case it rains. That was one of the great quotes about when Howard Schnellenberger was at U of L. And they said, Coach, we'd be glad to build you an indoor football field. And he said, no, I don't want one. They said, you don't want no. Sometimes you play in the rain.
Yep, that's true.
I want to have conditions where we might have a game.
That's what I was worried
Snap is
about.
back to Toomey, but he's muffs it.
He's just going to have to go.
He's going to run it over to the far
He
side.
might have some room.
He's got some room and is going down hard. So a muffed snap results in a loss for Harrison County.
Yeah, it was number 1 for Grant with tackle, but that was, he's not on the roster.
Not on the roster, yeah. Let's see, it's the 37. So actually it's a 1-yard gain to the 37. Unfortunately, it's in our territory for Grant County to take over. They lead 15-8 with 8:03 on the clock. Snap is back to Duncan, and Baker on the carry. So number 14 continues to hog the ball. No, I'm just kidding. He'll get it to the 36, so he only gains 1 yard. So 2nd down and 9 coming up. If you're fed up, call Knupp. Knupp Law handles bankruptcy, disability, and foreclosures. Call Brian if you're in need at 859-988-9658. Baker hands the ball off, and it's going to be given. Is that Baker again?
Yeah, it was Baker again.
And he is just eating us alive. The offensive line doing a good job on our D-line as far as getting some initial push and opening some holes, and Baker doesn't need much of a hole as he's having a career night tonight.
Especially on that run. That was a lot of offensive line there.
Yes, it was. So at the 26, or 28 rather, an 8-yard gain on the play. 3rd down and 1. Waiting for the ball is Duncan, and he gets enough for the 1st down. So another good run. Was that Duncan?
Yeah, it was Duncan. Okay. Yeah.
Ball is going to be down at the 25? 23.
Yeah. They're inside the 25.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah.
Too many raindrops. So 5-yard gain on the play. Now comes to the near sideline. He's got some running room.
We got a hold.
Okay, bring that one back.
Yeah, it'll be coming back.
Baker had a big run. I think for sure, and it is indeed a hold. Good call. An inopportune holding call against the Braves will back them up 10, and boy, we needed that kind of break. 6:06 rather left in the first half. Harrison County down by 7, 15-8 to the Braves in a district game. I always like to win your home district games and maybe break even on the road. Ball's going to be put back at the 32. Yeah, 32. It's a long way to go now First down, 1st and 20.
Duncan.
Snap back to Duncan. He finds some running room on the near sideline before being basically thrown out of bounds.
By Bailey.
Zach Bailey showing his strength. Josh Ashbrook going, hey, come on over.
Oh, Boone does some wrestling.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he should. Let's see.
8 yards?
At the 25, so a 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 3.
2nd down, 13.
Or 13, yeah. Forgot about the hold. 2nd and 13, and right now, confusion looks like for Grant County. They're all kind of looking at each other as the play clock runs down. Game clock at 6 minutes here in the 2nd quarter. Duncan calls for the ball, has it. He will call his own number, goes up the middle, and gets a lot of that 13 back. Not quite all of it, but on his 3rd straight run, gets it down. Is that the 20 or the 19? We're going to call it the 19, yeah. So 19, 6 yards on the play. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 6. Come on, Thoroughbreds. Let's get a stop here. 5:28 left to go in the half. Harrison down by 7.
This is number 3 taking a snap.
Pollitt back in the game. Hands it off to Baker, who smashes over everybody and inside the 15, down near the 10 for another 1st down. As we just have not found an answer for Baker yet. They'll place the ball. They'll say he was down right at.
No, yeah, they're going to give it to him.
10.
I can't see where the ball is though.
11-yard line. So an 8-yard gain on that play. And they're just, 1, 8, 5, 7, 6, 8.
Right.
Those are their runs, the last 6 carries they've had. I mean, it's hard to stop a team that's being that efficient. Yeah. Although sometimes they look like they don't know what's going on. It's a couple of guys were going from the left to the right and then back from the right to the left.
I would expect Baker.
Pollitt in shotgun formation. He'll give the ball to Baker, goes back inside on a counter, and is inside the 10 to about the 6 or 7. We'll say he's at the 7. 4-yard gain on the play.
Good guess.
He could conceivably get a 1st down without a touchdown, but he'd have to be basically inside the 1. Clock moving and grooving down to 4:11. Once again, Pollitt out there at the quarterback position. Gets the snap, hands it to Baker, and Baker this time runs into Carson Marshall. And once again, Carson is able to stand him up. Good job, but they do give him forward progress to the 5, so a 2-yard gain. And that's what you worry about with our offense being out there for such, or our defense being out there for such a long time. Grant County offense looking towards the sideline to see what play call they want to run this time on 3rd and 4 from the 5. Look back at the clock by the quarterback. It shows 3:25. Now,
call timeout.
I think they're going to have to.
That's what I was going to say.
3:18 left to go in the first half. Your score: Grant County 15, Harrison County 8. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Feed your farm with Southern States Co-op in Cynthiana. Whether you need feed for dogs, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your local Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all of the animals on the farm and around the house. Stop by Southern States on US 27 south of Cynthiana or call 234-2161. That's 234-2161. Curbside service is available.
With all the financial headlines, you're wondering if your retirement savings will last. The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Mark Troxel. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by my office at 136 East Pike Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Alrighty, here we go. 3rd down and 4 from the 5 for Grant County, already leading by 7. This is a drive that began at the Harrison County 37, and this is play number 9. Pollitt in shotgun formation. Give the ball to Baker, finds a hole on the left side, and drags Thoroughbred defenders down to the... Nope, they're going to call a touchdown. At first, the side judge was about to say it was down at the 1, but changed his mind and gave him the 6. Second touchdown of the night for Baker. This one from 5 yards out, and just like that, the Braves have taken a 21-8 lead here with 3:09 left to go in the first half. Duncan coming out for the PAT. He's 1 for 1 tonight, making him 11 of 13 on the year on extra point tries. See if they try the muddle huddle. Nope, this time they'll go to the traditional set. And Duncan appears ready to go. Rain still falling. Snap good, hold good, kick is on the way, and just inside the right upright. So at the 3:09 mark of the first half, your score now, Grant County 22, Harrison County 8. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
The fall season is here, but don't fall in your bathroom. Sorrel Home Medical can help make your bathroom safe with a shower chair, tub transfer bench, handheld shower, rubber ducky, or my personal favorite, the elevated commode seat, which makes it so easy to get on and off the throne. In Cynthiana, we're on West Pleasance.
Is your tractor getting up there in hours? Are you looking to add a new piece of equipment to your operation? We know that tractors and other farm machinery can last a long time, but financing new takes no time at all with Ag Credit Express. If it's time for new equipment, you can finance it fast and easy with Express. Ask your local dealer about the Express option or visit us at our Paris office, 201 Commerce Drive, or agcreditonline.com.
All righty, back here on the hilltop, Harrison County is down by 14 with Grant County about to kick off after their most recent touchdown. Joe Cochran with State Farm Insurance is your good neighbor. Looking for a new quote? Give Joe a call at 859-234-3813. As always, Joe says, go Breds.
Go Breds. Go Joe.
Here's the kickoff.
Can't see the ball. There it is.
And it's going to be muffed, and oh my gosh. Tanner Toomey was about to try to pick it up, and instead he wisely, or was it Zink that wisely dove on it as the muffed kick was almost given back to the Braves. So with 3:05 on the clock here in the first half, Harrison County, who has a couple of timeouts, will start off at their own 31. Their own 31. Hinton breaks huddle and brings his team to the line of scrimmage. Ball's on the near hash mark. Double wides to the near side. Sumter in the backfield along with Hinton. Hinton calls for the snap. He gets it. Looking downfield. He fires it. Looking for Toomey, and the ball's in and out of his hands, and they're going to say it was just a good defensive play by Grant County. So an incomplete pass brings up second down and 10 yards to go. Where can you enjoy a daily lunch buffet until 2:30 and daily food and drink specials, as well as weekend margarita specials?
Specials.
El Paracutin, the Mexican restaurant in the Harrison Square.
Lots of specials.
Yes. They are a special type of restaurant.
That's right.
Ball basically in the middle of the field for the 2nd and 10 play that's coming up. Once again, Hinton will go under center with the wishbone set behind him. He will give the ball to Zink. Sumter rather, and
nothing there.
Maybe gets a yard or two, but not much more than that. She'll bring up 3rd and long again. We've been faced with 3rd and long way too many times. They'll say that no progress keeps the ball at the 31, where it'll be 3rd down and 10. Oh, man. Come on, Brez. We need a touchdown really badly here. Do we have 100 yards of offense?
No.
Didn't think so. Hinton brings his team to the line of scrimmage. Wishbone set behind him once again. Handoff is going to be made.
Kept.
Oh, nope. Keeps it on his own, does Hinton, and now he'll be taken down after no gain.
Sniffed out by a number on Grant County. I can't see the numbers.
I can barely see ours. Let's see. No gain on the play, so 4th down and 10, and a punting situation coming up for the Breds with 2:03 left, and Grant County calls timeout. They lead Grant County over Harrison County 22-8. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Do you shop at TrueValue.com on the internet? Get free shipping to Van Hook Hardware on all your TrueValue.com orders. Ship UPS at Van Hook Service Center. Be sure to like Van Hook Hardware on Facebook.
The True Value Bargains of the Month, good while supplies last through until the end of the month. Your choice, Pennzoil, 1 quart motor oil, $4.99. Fiser's Telescoping Bypass Looper, $25.99. A Stanley 25-foot control lock tape measure, $9.99. A TrueGuard Nearly Invincible Tactical Flashlight, $19.99. A Zinsar 1-gallon Bullseye 123 Primer, $28.99. A Green Thumb 6 cubic foot steel wheelbarrow, only $69.99. A True Value 18-count 39-gallon Lana leaf bags, $5.99. And a Rubbermaid 32-gallon roughneck trash can, only $27.99. That's Van Hook Hardware on Pike Street in downtown Cynthiana.
All right, Tanner Toomey in punt formation. Lifts one in the air. It's going to take a Harrison County roll and eventually down to the...
Is that 30, 25? 25-ish, 24?
Yard line. Maybe. Could be.
I think that's right.
Grant County, we've seen, has a lot of firepower in their running game. 23. So 27 and 19. A good kick, a 46 yards.
Yeah, it was.
Came into the game averaging over 38 yards per kick, which is a very healthy average. Your class is
it's
rained on his mind.
Yeah.
We need a wiper.
Yeah, we need a squeegee.
Yeah. Haven't needed a squeegee much this year. All righty. Pollitt in shotgun formation. Ball's basically in the middle of the field. Snap is back.
Baker.
Gives to Baker, looking for a hole. Comes to the near sideline, and he's going to have enough for a first down.
That's actually number 10, not Baker.
Oh,
Webster.
Webster. From the 23, goes all the way out to the
38, 9.
39-yard line, so a 16-yard on the play. Don't want to go down into the locker room down by 3 scores.
That'll be number 10 again in the backfield.
Okay. So Webster getting a chance to play some more. Pollitt, quarterback, gets the snap, hands the ball to Webster again. Webster trying to get the outside, but he ain't going to get there. Zach Bailey in there to make the good grab. So there you go. 1 yard loss on the play. Puts him back at the 38. So 2nd and 11 coming up with just over a minute left to go. There's one timeout left for Grant County when they decide to take it. But right now they're just letting the clock roll, and a lot of time coming off that clock.
Yeah, they get a gain here, they'll call one, but...
Yeah. Webster still in the backfield with Pollitt on his right hip. Snap is back to Pollitt, looking downfield, fires it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, but he can't receive the ball.
That was number 26 again.
Oh, my gosh.
Ball.
Once again, Justin Ball wide open. The last time he had such a situation, he ran in for a touchdown. That time, it looked like it may have been just a little bit behind him, just by a hair.
Yeah.
So that'll bring out 3rd and very long. 11 to go with 39 seconds on the clock. Of course, the clock stopped with the incomplete pass. 22-8 your score. Grant County up on Harrison County here at the Athletic Complex on Thursday night football. Dun, 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 dun.
Band should be here.
Sorry. Snap back to Pollitt. He's wanting to throw the ball. Gets out of the pocket. Still looking downfield. Now cuts up and is going to be taken down.
Trying to give credit to Who are you, Thoroughbred? I think it's Jackson Zink. Yes.
Jackson Zink with a nice sack there. And fourth down and a timeout called by Grant County. 19 seconds left in the half, your score. Grant County 22, Harrison County 8. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington will be having their cattle sale. Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington is located just off I-75 at exit 120 and has many loading docks. To stay up to date with Bluegrass Stockyards, visit bgstockyards.com. From there, you can view market reports, loads and groups, and you can even watch the auctions online. Once again, visit bgstockyards.com, and don't forget every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington's cattle sale.
Everyone is loving the new Angelo's in Cynthiana. New ownership, new management, still same great taste and great food with many added items. Hey, don't forget their daily specials where strombolis are on special twice a week now and many extra entrees. They even have a new salad bar. How awesome is that? Stop by now for your daily specials. Oh yeah, they still have pizza as well. Angelo's hours are Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. Same great location, US 27 South of Cynthiana, or call ahead at 859-298-2112. Great food, great service, great atmosphere. Angelo's Pizza.
All righty, fourth down and 11. It appears as though the Great Braves are going to go for it with 19 seconds left from their own 38.
They're in punt formation.
Are they? Oh, I couldn't see.
No, they're faking it.
The fake and coming this way and being tackled prior to getting the first down with 12 seconds left. Who was that?
That was Duncan, 12.
Number 12, okay.
He gained a couple yards, but
so
not enough.
County gets the ball back on downs with 12 seconds left.
See, we'll put it at the 43.
I'll go with that. So 5 yards on the game, but he needed 11. So first and 10 for Harrison County at their own 43. Actually, I should take that back. It's the Grant County 43. We do have a timeout left. Snap back to Hinton. Play action. Fires it to the flat to Toomey, and they were waiting on that play.
Got hit, and the ball popped out. So, it didn't go out of bounds either. It was a fumble, and it was recovered by Harrison.
So Toomey on the pass. They get the ball to...
It's going to be the 50.
49, so a 6-yard loss on that pass play.
A timeout, Harrison.
All right. We'll keep it right here, just 4.5 seconds left till halftime. So on a rainy night here at the Hilltop, the Thoroughbreds, not the same type of crispness that we saw last week in the win over Bourbon County.
Understandable.
But on the other side, Grant County is better than Bourbon County.
That is also the case.
Yeah. So still a whole half left to go. We just need to figure out a way to stop basically Dylan Baker, who's had a great half so far, and find a way to maybe move the ball a little bit better. Something for the team and the coaches to talk about at the halftime locker room while we're going over all the scoring and stats and what the other sports are doing across the Hilltop. Had a very successful golf regional this past week for both the boys and the girls. We'll talk about that, as well as the other sports that are starting to wind down. The fall sports are here and all across the Commonwealth. All right, out of timeout. Harrison County with 4 seconds left. Time for one more play. Hinton goes back to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket and eventually sacked. And that will bring us to the end of the first half of play. Let's say he went down to 34. So about a 15-yard loss on that play. That's going to hurt. So in any case, we invite you to stay tuned for what we just talked about. When I talk about it again, you know what we're all about. We'll be back after this, but once again, your halftime score here on the Hilltop. Grant County 22, Harrison County 8. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Sometimes it's good to know that you don't have to drive all over the state to find the building materials you need to repair your home. 2x4s and nails, paint and brushes and caulk. You know we have the best selection of caulk in town. Also door locks, bolts, and screws, treated lumber for your decks. We have quite a few products that no one else in town has. There's too many to mention. Really, I think you'd be surprised. Poindexter Lumber is behind you all the way, and that goes for the thoroughbred teams and Reds baseball. No matter the season, we say go Reds and go Breds. Come down and see the boys.
Along with age and genetics, nutrition is one of the three main factors that influence antler growth and body size of white-tailed deer. Nutrition-focused antler builder deer feed, blight seed, essential minerals, blocks, and attractants are designed to help deer reach their genetic potential and hunters develop trophy-quality bucks. Fresh Antler Builder branded products are made in Kentucky and available at all 6 Hinton Mills locations: Fleming County Farm Supply, Jamestown Mill, Mayslick Mill, Frank Hinton & Son, Hinton Mills Cynthiana, and Hinton Mills Mount Sterling.
You think a cardiac event will never happen to you, but when it does, you need quality heart care close to home. At Harrison Memorial Hospital in Cynthiana, they offer a cardiac catheterization lab that's open 24/7 and 2 full-time cardiologists on staff, all mere minutes away. HMH's interventional heart specialist, Dr. Matthew Shotwell, uses a team approach to effectively treat acute heart attacks quickly. Dr. Yaz Daboul, trained in advanced cardiac imaging, offers a full range of diagnostic cardiology services, including cardiac MRIs. Harrison Memorial Hospital is accredited by the American College of Cardiology as a chest pain center. And did you know that they are one of only 5 hospitals in Kentucky earning a 5-star quality rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services? In a cardiac emergency, minutes count. So count on Harrison Memorial Hospital.
Feed your farm with Southern States Co-op in Cynthiana. Whether you need feed for dogs, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your local Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all of the animals on the farm and around the house. Stop by Southern States on US 27 south of Cynthiana or call 234-2161. That's 234-2161. Curbside service is available.
You've heard the saying, slow and steady wins the race. Well, the same concept can apply to long-term investing. Hi, I'm Mark Troxel, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. Investing a little bit at a time on a regular basis can really add up. We call it systematic investing. And though it doesn't guarantee a profit or prevent loss, it is a way to take advantage of market volatility instead of just enduring it. To learn more, stop by my office at 136 East Pike Street, Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Since 1956, your local hometown station and the home of the Breds and Phillies, WCYN, 1400 AM and 101.3 FM.
All righty, back here at the Hilltop. Thoroughbreds trailing Grant County 22-8. Braves scoring the last 14 points of the second quarter to go up by this 14-point margin, but it's kind of a slow game for Harrison County. Offensively, they haven't gotten any real traction going. Meanwhile, defensively, they've found no way to stop Dylan Baker yet. He's run all over us. Take a look at the scoring. Grant County got the ball first and methodically moved down the field. Starting at their own 48, it only took them 9 plays to go those 52 yards with Justin Ball, a junior who had not even caught a pass this season, caught a touchdown pass all alone. Nobody within 15 yards of him. Easy catch for the junior. And after the 2-point conversion was completed, Grant County had the early 8-0 lead. But then the Thoroughbreds struck right back. It all began with a 24-yard kickoff return by Jackson Zink. And then on the first play from scrimmage, Hinton went back for a pass and found Tanner Toomey for a 30-yard gain, which put Harrison squarely in Grant County territory at the 38. 9 plays later, it was Zink going in from 1 yard out with his second touchdown in as many weeks. And after the PAT run by Tanner Toomey, Harrison County had tied the score at 8 with just 34 seconds left to go in the first quarter. But then Grant County decided to give us a steady diet of Dylan Baker, the fine senior. Ran the ball all 7 times in that 7-play drive, which eventually was culminated when Baker went in from 12 yards out with his second touchdown of the season and first of the night. The PAT run by Cameron Duncan was successful. Actually, that was a kick after a penalty. But with 9:27 left to go in the first half, Grant County had grabbed a 15-8 advantage. Harrison County got the ball back, but were unable to move it. Eventually, on a punt attempt, the snap was muffed by Tanner Toomey and just tried to outrun everybody and didn't get very far. In fact, just a yard, giving the visitors from over in Dry Ridge great field position at the Harrison County 37. Once again, Baker was the feature back in that particular sequence, carrying 6 of the 9 plays that it took for the Braves to cover those 37 yards. Baker going in with his second touchdown of the night from 5 yards out. The PAT was good by Cameron Duncan. And with 3:09 left to go in the first half, Grant County had grabbed a 22-8 lead. Harrison County was 3 and out on their next possession. Grant County did get a first down, but eventually stalled near midfield to give the ball back. And shortly after that, halftime occurred. So there's your story here at the Hilltop in the rain, where Harrison County is trailing 22-8. We'll take a break, come back, and have Trent take a look at the stats. Right after this, you're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
This musical moment is brought to you by Sorrel Home Medical Equipment. Sorrel Home Medical Equipment thought for the day: if you don't have time to do it right, when will you have time to do it over?
Is your tractor getting up there in hours? Are you looking to add a new piece of equipment to your operation? We know that tractors and other farm machinery can last a long time, but financing new takes no time at all with Ag Credit Express. If it's time for new equipment, you can finance it fast and easy with Express. Ask your local dealer about the Express option or visit us at our Paris office, 201 Commerce Drive, or agcreditonline.com.
Welcome back to the Hilltop. It's a Thursday night football, Grant County versus Harrison County. And we have a 22-8 halftime score. We'll look at some statistics. Grant County leading 22-8 and 171 yards total offense in the first half, most of it on the ground, although they did go 2 for 3 in the air for 34 yards, one of those being the 26-yard touchdown by number 26. Baker, 15 carries, 92 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Webster, 4 carries for 18. Pollard, a couple of carries for -1, and Duncan, 5 carries for 28, for a total of 137 rushing yards. 9 first downs for Grant County. 3 penalties, no turnovers, and that's how they stand right now. Harrison County, you said the 60, how many yards?
68.
68-yard first drive. And then after that, kind of hit the brick wall. Total yards in the first half, 48.
Oh, we went backwards.
So we did go backwards.
Well, they had the sack at the end.
Yeah, that did not help.
And
at
Tanner
all.
getting caught. But
yeah, that did not help at all.
Yeah.
But the numbers are what they are. Ja'Cory Hinton's 3 for 5 for 41 yards. All 3 catches by Tanner Toomey. And on the ground, Zink a couple carries for 9, Sumter 4 carries for 5, Toomey 3 carries for 3, and Hinton 5. After he had 7 yards and a touchdown, but then that 15-yarder got him in the negative. So got some work to do on the offensive side of the ball. 4 Knupplaw first downs on that drive, as you might expect. Halftime show on WCYN Sports.
Do you shop at TrueValue.com on the internet? Get free shipping to Van Hook Hardware on all your TrueValue.com orders. Ship UPS at Van Hook Service Center. Be sure to like Van Hook Hardware on Facebook.
The True Value Bargains of the Month, good while supplies last through until the end of the month. Your choice: Pennzoil, 1 quart motor oil, $4.99. Feister's Telescoping Bypass Looper, $25.99. A Stanley 25-foot control lock tape measure, $9.99. A True Guard Nearly Invincible Tactical Flashlight, $19.99. A Zinsar 1-gallon Bullseye 123 Primer, $28.99. A Green Thumb 6 cubic foot steel wheelbarrow, only $69.99. A True Value 18-count 39-gallon lawn and leaf bags, $5.99. And a Rubbermaid 32-gallon roughneck trash can, only $27.99. That's Van Hook Hardware on Pike Street in downtown Cynthiana.
Alrighty, back here at the Hilltop with Thoroughbreds trail 22-8. No, you can keep wiping. You're doing fine. Jacob Hill trying to keep our window dry enough to where we can see, and he's not being very successful about it. Good thing he works at Easy Pack. But anyway, our first sport we want to talk about, very exciting. Our golf team did wonderfully in the regionals this past week with 2 of our boy players and 3 of our girls heading to the state tournament.
Congratulations, golfers.
David Corona, senior, won the boys division in our region, while John Combs came in 10th. Meanwhile, on the girls' side, Madeline Williams came in 4th place. Cece Bowen came in 7th, and Sarah Combs came in 10th.
Dang.
So congratulations to all those girls and boys for representing Harrison County next week at the state tournament at Shelbyville Country Club.
Never been.
Never been there? Okay.
No.
But it must be pretty good, or else
I'm
they
sure
wouldn't hold the state there.
Yeah, they always hold state at a good course.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The first round will be held on Monday for the boys and on Wednesday for the girls.
Okay.
So best of luck to all 5 of those individuals as they represent Harrison County in the state golf tournament. Meanwhile, the volleyball team is finally starting to put things together as they've won 10 of their last 11. 8 of those 10 have been shutouts. They now have a record overall of 15-7 on the year. They won 5 of 6 matches down at Powell County last Saturday in a tournament down there, and then went on the road or stayed on the road actually, winning at Nicholas County on Monday and at Fleming County on Tuesday. On Saturday, assuming everything goes to Hoyle, they'll be hosting the annual Phillies Fall Fling.
Phillies Fall Fling.
A 10 o'clock meeting against Fleming County, followed at noon when the Phillies will take on Augusta.
In the Phillies Fall Fling.
The road trip continues on Monday when we head over to Mount Olivet.
After the Phillies Fall Fling.
After the Phillies Fall Fling. That'll be at 7 o'clock against the Lady Devils. Then on Tuesday, Clark County comes to the Hilltop, which is the Tuesday after the Phillies Fall Fling.
Phillies Fall Fling.
That match will be at 7:30. You can listen to all the action of that on our 1400 station with Ed Lewis making the call. That's at 7:30 once again.
Is it at home?
It's at home, yes.
Then Jacob Hill will be on the
That's right. Jacob Hill will be on camera. He will not have to fight the raindrops.
No, he'll be inside.
Unless the windows are drippy or something. Then on Thursday, the Phillies will remain in action as they'll host Covington Scott, where Edward will be with the call of the plate and Jacob will be to have the filming done.
Very cool.
So the Jacob-Edward connection back-to-back on those games back-to-back. Tuesday and Thursday of next week. Our girls soccer team now 4-11 after splitting a couple of matches this past week. They won at home over Franklin County 3-2 on Monday,
awesome.
But then lost at Grant County on Wednesday 2-1. On Tuesday, coming up, they'll be on the road to the capital city to take on the Lady Wolverines of Western Hills. That'll be again at 6. And then on Wednesday, they'll stay on the road, going back to Frankfort to take on Frankfort at 6:30, and that will bring an end to the regular season. Meanwhile, the boys, now 2-8-1 on the season. They are playing tonight, in fact, at Mason County. It was a match that began at 7:30, so hopefully our boys can come up with a victory tonight. If not, maybe they'll get one on Saturday when they host Bluegrass United here on the Hilltop, and that will bring a close to the boys' regular season. Cross country, about midway through their season right now. On Saturday, they will be involved in the Bluegrass Invitational, which is held up in Lexington at Masterson Station Park. So best of luck to our cross-country team as they run against several other schools and one, I'm thinking, one of the bigger invitationals out there. The marching band tomorrow will be participating in a tournament down at Estill County. The Harrison County High School marching band will take the field in competition at 3:30 and hopefully get back to the finals after winning the preliminaries, or at least cross our fingers. They've been working very, very hard. In fact, just about every day when I come home, Coach Stone has his kids out there practicing. I didn't realize it. This is a very young marching band.
Oh, is that right?
Very young. They have 20 color guard. The reason I keep up the color guard is because that's what Rachel used to do. Anyway, of those 20 color guard, only 2 are seniors. And I think that the rest of the band has a similar type of breakdown as far as a ratio. Yeah, poor Horatio. Where's that from?
I don't know.
Andy Griffith. I'll tell you about further at the break.
I do love Andy Griffith's show.
But anyway, it's a very young band, and Michael's getting the best he can out of them, and he's taking them to some really tough competitions. So he's not, just because they're young, he's not letting up on them. He's getting them in front of some people that know what they're talking about to make his band better prior to the end of the marching band season. So there's your look at what our other fall sports are doing across the campus of Harrison County. As far as our past and future football opponents, Bracken County, coming off of their bye week, are starting district play tonight at Walton Verona. Bracken County this week rated number 10 in Class 2A, so kudos to the Polar Bears, who come in with a record of 3-1. Estill County 3-2 on the season after being upended at South Laurel last week, 41-14. They're in starting district play as well as they host Lawrence County tonight. West Jessamine 2-3 on the season after losing to Lafayette at Lafayette last week, 28-7. They'll be continuing, I should say. They're continuing their 5-game road trip tonight.
Oh, that's right.
At the Fighting Eric Comleys of Garrett County.
Go Eric.
John Hardin, 4-1 on the year. They're ranked as well. They start district play tonight as they host Breckenridge County. Bourbon County, 0-5. They have their open night tonight. They'll be at Sayre next week. Mason County, 4-1 on the season. They are having their open night tonight as well. They'll start district play next week when they host Holmes. Covenant Catholic, as we mentioned before, playing tonight at Holmes. Cubcath 3-2 after losing their first 2 games to Ryle and Highlands, have come back to win over Simon Kenton, Dixie Heights, and Beechwood. Meanwhile, Holmes, as we said, is hosting Cubcath tonight. And Garrett County, 3-2 on the season. They host West Jessamine before starting district play next week at Casey County. So there's your look at our past and future football opponents. Right now, Harrison County trails 22-8. We'll be back with the start of the third quarter right after this. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington will be having their cattle sale. Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington is located just off I-75 at exit 120 and has many loading docks. To stay up to date with Bluegrass Stockyards, visit bgstockyards.com. From there, you can view market reports, loads and groups, and you can even watch the auctions online. Once again, visit bgstockyards.com, and don't forget every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington's cattle sale.
Everyone is loving the new Angelo's at Cynthiana. New ownership, new management, still same great taste and great food with many added items. Hey, don't forget their daily specials where Strombolis are on special twice a week now and many extra entrees. They even have a new salad bar. How awesome is that? Stop by now for your daily specials. Oh yeah, they still have pizza as well. Angelo's hours are Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. Same great location, US 27 South of Cynthiana, or call ahead at 859-298-2112. Great food, great service, great atmosphere. Angelo's Pizza.
All righty, back here at the Hilltop, Harrison County trailing 22-8 to the Grant County Braves in the first district game for both teams. Harrison County needs to get a comeback going if they want to win this district game at home and pick up their second consecutive win. Grant County is still trying to bounce back from that tough loss to the Rockets of Rockcastle County 2 weeks ago. They've had 2 weeks to both think about that loss and prepare for Harrison County.
There's a good and a bad. number one, you know that you can come back as you did it last week. But the bad is that Grant County, like we said, a little better than Bourbon.
A little bit better. Got a better running game.
Yes.
We got Baker and Webster and Duncan and people that basically run the ball all the time. They did have 3 pass attempts, but I think that was just to keep us honest.
Right.
Harrison County will have the ball to begin this second half, which is a good thing. So we just need to go down the field and score. Kicking off will be Wyatt Hucker. Kickoff man for the Grant County Braves as we're about to get this thing started. Still raining here on the hilltop, but not real hard. Kick by Hucker is on the way, and it is going to be taken by Toomey at about the 27. And now looking for running room. He spins away from a couple of tacklers, still going as he will be near midfield.
Yeah, 43 or 44.
So a nice return that time by Tanner.
And by the end of the game, Tanner's uniform will all be mud brown.
Yes, no doubt about it. They'll place the ball at the 44-yard line, so a 17-yard gain on that kickoff return. Maybe that'll inspire us a little bit. Ball's in the middle of the field. We're about to get this thing started in the second half. Lining up wide to the near side will be Jackson Zink. Back for the second game in a row since being injured at the first part of the year, at least on offense. Putting a man in motion is Hinton. Snap is back to give it to Sumter. Sumter goes up the middle. He's got first down yardage and a little bit more. And a good run that time by Carson. His best run of the night.
Job well done by the line there, giving him somewhere to run.
Now get it to the 42-yard line. So 8 and 6, a 14-yard gain, and another Canuplaw first down for the Thoroughbreds. Breds, I like to see this jogging to the line of scrimmage. Got double wides to the near side. Ball still pretty much in the middle of the field. Sumter on the left hip of Hinton. Zink goes in motion left to right. Snap is back. Here comes the blitz. The give is to Sumter. Sumter runs right into the teeth of the blitz and will get very little yardage, if any, depending upon the spot. Coming in with the play for defense, Zachariah Phillips for Grant County.
Good name,
Ball's going to be at 42. Well, you like that name? Look at number 52. Ball at the 42.
Oh, man. Chevrolet Aikens.
Yeah.
That's a heck of an Atwin's name of the night.
Name of the night.
Sponsored by me,
Aikens.
Trent Harris.
Second down and 10 yards to go for the Breds. Zink goes in motion left to right. Snap is back to Hinton. He'll give the ball to Sumter. Sumter looking for running room. Goes down on the left side, but nothing there.
Should maybe give him a yard, but
maybe. The defensive line really doing a nice job for Grant County and standing up our guys. Remember, low man wins. They'll say no gain.
No gainer.
They'll bring up third down and 10 yards to go for the Breds here on the opening drive of the second half. Harrison County down 22-8. Although it's only a couple of scores, don't want to piddle around and get to midway through the fourth quarter, still down by 2 scores. All right, Hinton in shotgun formation. He's put Sumter on his left hip. Double wides to the near side. Zink goes in motion left to right. Hinton calls for the ball, trying to get the Braves to jump off sides, and now we have a whistle. And a delay of game penalty will be called against Harrison County. We're still a good number of penalties for Harrison County. Nothing outrageous like we had last week. But this will still move the ball back to the 47, where Harrison County will be facing a 3rd and 15 to go. Now we need a big play. We got some big plays last week over at Bourbon. 14 plays of at least 10 yards or more.
That's always good.
Oh, that's awesome. Averaged 8.5 yards per play. We need to get that magic back. Here we go, 3rd and 15. Now it's time to get some of that magic. And before we can get started, we're going to have a whistle And timeout, Harrison County. 9:03 left to go in the third. Your score, Grant County 22, Harrison County 8. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Sometimes it's good to know that you don't have to drive all over the state to find the building materials you need to repair your home. 2x4s and nails, paint and brushes and caulk. You know we have the best selection of caulk in town. Also door locks, bolts and screws, treated lumber for your decks. We have quite a few products that no one else in town has. There's too many to mention. Really, I think you'd be surprised. Poindexter Lumber is behind you all the way, and that goes for the Thoroughbred teams and Reds baseball. No matter the season, we say go Reds and go Breds. Come down and see the boys.
The new rule allows us to feed grain products to deer starting August 1st in Kentucky. Antler Builder Extreme Feed is formulated to attract deer and grow extreme bucks. Because deer use their noses to find food, Antler Builder Extreme's strong aroma can help bring deer in quicker and from further away. Deer can't resist Antler Builder Extreme. Nutrition-focused Antler Builder deer feed, plot seed, essential minerals, blocks, and attractants are designed to help deer reach their genetic potential and hunters develop trophy-quality bucks. See Hinton Mills for Antler Builder branded products.
All right, out of the timeout. Snap back to Hinton. Looking downfield, flushed out of the pocket. Comes to the near sideline, fires it, and it's going to be caught by Custard. And Landon needs to go forward a few more yards, but can't quite get the first down.
Well, makes it a fourth and manageable. Nice catch.
Yeah, oh yeah, very nice catch by Custard. And he'll get to the 36,
maybe.
37. Okay, so 37, so 13 and 3 is 16 yards on that pass play to the 37. So fourth and more or less 5. Short 6, long 5, whichever way you want to look at it. Need a first down here. Remember last week against Bourbon County in the pivotal drive of the third quarter, we converted 2 fourth down opportunities, eventually getting the touchdown. That kind of changed the tide. Snap back to Hinton. Fires across the middle. Caught for a first down by Jackson Zink. All right, Jackson. Nice catch there. And Harrison County, first down at the 25-yard line, so a 12-yard gain on the play.
Nice done. Just a little curl there. Sat down underneath the zone. Made a good catch. Took a hit. Got a first.
Knuplau first down, in fact. Breds break huddle. 7.5 minutes left to go in the third. Breds still down by 2 scores, but are driving. Hinton in shotgun formation with Sumter on his right side. Snap is back then. Before we can get the play ensuing, we're going to have a whistle and procedure against Harrison County. Now, see, we can't start letting these nickel and dime penalties beat us. That's pretty much what we did last week. We didn't have any bad stuff. It was just procedure, offsides, just those little nagging penalties that will get you beat. Although we won. They'll move the ball back to the 30. But I didn't say it was one of those things that could kill you every time. Like that hunting deer thing they do. Come here, Mr. Deer.
Come here. Let's shoot you.
Smell. Come on. Hinton in shotgun formation. Sumter's over on the left side. Hinton gets the snap. Gives it to Sumter. Sumter runs in the middle of the line.
Not a lot there. He was going to get a couple. But.
Yeah, one thing. I realize that Carson's a sophomore. He's still got some time to learn. But he needs to start looking for a hole somewhere instead of just picking the first crease he sees. They'll put it to the 27, a 3-yard gain on the play. Second down and 7 yards. I make that second and 12 to go. Breds hustle to their respective positions. Ball's on the far hash. Trips to the near side, the wide side of the field. Hinton gets the snap, fires it in the flat. Picked up by...
Oh, nice. Toomey's a score.
Gets around the tacklers and scores for the touchdown. Good move that time by Tanner, as he basically just slid over a little bit and allowed the would-be Grant County tackler to fly past him, creating a great touchdown run. A lot of yak yards there on that pass in the flat, but hey, 22-14 now your score. Breds down by 8.
27.
27 yards, yes. Breds will go for 2, it appears. Still looking to the sideline to make sure that everyone's on the same page. This time Hinton will line up in the wishbone. He'll be under center. Looks behind him to see who's there. And now the give is
Sumter,
to Sumter, who's in there for the PAT.
Go.
So with 6:13 left to go in the third, your score now, Grant County 22, Harrison County 16. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
As one of only 5 hospitals in Kentucky earning a 5-star quality rating by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, Harrison Memorial Hospital in Cynthiana provides its neighbors with exactly the specialty services they need. Their Women's Health Center offers more personalized care, but it packs a big punch. Larger birthing suites, a secure newborn nursery, and a lactation specialist certified by the International Board Certified Lactation Consultants, all without leaving your community. They really know how to make a new mom feel pampered and special. Their 3 board-certified OBGYNs, Dr. Jennifer Cannon, Dr. Derek Clark, and Dr. Ashley Blake, offer years of expertise. And their OBGYN offices are even located just next door to where you'll deliver on your big day. Harrison Memorial Hospital. They say great things come in smaller packages, boy or girl. How we agree.
All righty, the first touchdown reception of the season for Tanner Toomey has gotten Harrison County back to within striking distance at 22-16 for Ja'Cory Hinton, his second touchdown pass. Here's a bouncer that's going to be picked up at about the 32.
Number 1.
And it's going to be run out of bounds by number 1, whose name we don't know.
No, we don't. Still got out to about midfield.
Good run back, though.
Yeah.
That Grant County player. 6:07 on the clock, and Grant County in excellent field position at the 44. Could be.
Ball will be placed at the
44. Yeah.
Grant County 44-yard line. First down in.
So a 12-yard return by number 1. Now the Breds need a defensive stop. Duncan back into the game at the quarterback. He's in shotgun formation. He will hand it off to Baker, who's trying to get to the outside. Oh, it's Webster, and Webster can't get there. Good pursuit by our guys. Just not opening up a crease until finally Webster felt like he needed to go forward, but he doesn't go forward very far, just to the 47?
I think so. It's close.
We'll call it the 47. 3 yards on the play, brings up second down and 7. This is a big, big play here. Try to keep him at least what would be third and long coming up with the next play.
Still got number 10 back there.
Yep. Duncan still at quarterback. Gets the snap. Oh. Drops it. Ball's on the ground, and it's going to be buried.
That was actually number 3.
It was Pollitt.
Yeah.
So Pollitt is able to fall on the bad snap, but that will take him backwards to the 42, 30. 3, 40. Who's got the ball?
Oh, that's beyond the 38.
38-yard line, so a 9-yard loss on the play. And that brings up...
There's a third and long.
Yeah, that's what I was wishing for. Third down and 16. Come on, Breds. Do not let them get the big play here.
Pollitt at quarterback.
Pollitt in shotgun formation. Gets the snap. Hands it off. And here's... Oh, crap. Found a man wide open, and that man is going to get down to about the 20. Number 5. So on the pass play, where once again we didn't have anybody close, Josh Bantique. Josh Bantique with the catch and the first down. Daggone it. Puts it down at the 18-yard line, so 32 and 12 is 44, a 44-yard pass play.
Ouch.
Got that right. And that one hurts. Now we need a defensive stop. Another fumbled snap.
I think he got back on it again, though.
And
that's Pollitt. Yeah, Pollitt having a little trouble with that slick
ball coming off of his center. You're right. And that will take him back to the 24.
I think so. Yeah.
So from a 6-yard loss on the play, Brings up second down and 16. Now we need that to happen a few more times.
That'd be all right.
3:53 left to go in the third.
Say, it's barely sprinkling. We need some more rain.
Yeah. We need one of those windshield wipers more than anything else.
So Pollitt's got split backs now.
Yeah. Pollitt waiting for the snap. Gets it. Hands it off to Webster, and Webster gets a couple of yards, but not much more than that. We haven't seen Dylan Baker.
Yeah, we
carry the ball on the
haven't.
drive.
Speak his name when he trots back out there.
Okay.
It's kind of a ginger trot.
Yeah, maybe is shaking up on a play.
Yeah.
Put the ball down at the 23.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
23, so just 1 yard on that gain. Brings up third down and 15 to go. Come on, Breds. We let him loose the last time. Let's not do it again.
You got the stud Baker back there.
Yeah.
Key on him.
Baker in the backfield. Pistol formation for Pollitt. Pollitt goes back to pass. Looking downfield. Flush. Oh.
Threw it behind him a little bit.
Just a little bit, but an incomplete pass nonetheless. So decision time coming up.
Like they're going to go. That Duncan's got a pretty good leg.
Yeah, he sure does.
That'd be still a pretty long
Surprisingly, though, he has not even attempted a field goal this season.
That'd be about 41.
Yeah.
40. They're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it. So with the wet grass especially, don't want to try a field goal here. But they'll have to convert 4th and 15. Pollitt in shotgun formation with Baker in the backfield with him. Goes back to pass. Ball fake. Fires it towards the end zone, and it's going to be very short. So Harrison County is going to get the ball back.
Good coverage there by Alan Price.
Alan Price has had some very good games. So Harrison down by 6 with 2:40 left to go in the third. Takes over after letting the Braves loose on that one pass, 44-yard pass, which I'm obsessing about, and I don't know why.
That was a tough one. But no points.
No points, you're right.
He's got a longer field to contend with now.
That's okay. We like long fields. We're going to go on what I hope will be a 14-minute drive.
Yes, 14-minute drive would be perfect. You get the touchdown, kick extra point, win by 1.
Hitting in shotgun formation, but Zink in motion left to right. Snap back to Jakari, looking downfield, fires it. Oh, and it's going to be intercepted.
Yeah, that was right to the defender, number 4.
Shoot. Ball might have slipped out of
it's very
hands
possible.
or something, but yeah, it was right to number 4, which is Wyatt Hucker.
He was going for Toomey, but it was inside of Toomey and right to Hucker.
For Hucker, his second interception of the season. So all those good vibes we had getting the ball on 4th down have gone away.
So no 14-minute drive. We just got to get the ball back now.
Let's see. Ball is going to be set down at the 40. 1st and 10. Keep trying to look over into Jacob's window. It's too far over. Let's see, is that
I think
Baker?
Yeah, Baker's.
So Baker on the carry on 1st down.
Ball's placed at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, gives him a couple of yards.
His 16th carry of the night.
How many yards you got now?
94.
Okay. Came in averaging, as we talked about, 33 yards per game, so having a really big game for him. 2nd down and 8.
Pollitt and Baker in the backfield.
Coming out wide to the nearest side is Hucker. Got to watch him. Ball's on the far hash mark. Calling for the ball is Pollitt. Gets it, hands it off to Baker. Finds a hole on the right side, but is tripped up pretty soon.
That's a good game.
Nathan right on the stop.
Gets it to about the 30.
Harrison County.
4-2.
I think they're just going to be short.
Ball's placed at the
31-yard line. So a 7-yard gain, which leaves him short by a yard. 3rd down and a yard to go at the Harrison 31. 1:23 left to go in the third. Harrison County trails Grant County 22-16. Big district game here on a wet and rainy Thursday night. Pollitt, shotgun formation with Baker on his right hip. Gets the ball, hands it off to Baker, and Baker's going to be stood up, and I'm not sure if he got it or not. Good tackle by the interior of our defensive line.
It was a good stop. I do think he got past the 30, though.
Yeah, that's where they're placing it anyway, or at least the 30.
30-yard line.
Yeah. So he got the 1 yard he needed.
Yeah, but that was a good defensive play. Just had the short gain to get.
Fresh set of downs for the Braves. Pollock gets the play from the sideline, comes in.
Baker's still back there, I think.
It looks like
no, number 10.
Number 10, Webster back in there. Pollock with 35 seconds left. Gets the snap. He'll call his own number. Comes over to the near side, cuts up inside, and it's going to be very close to a first down.
Yeah, first time they ran a play for Pollock tonight, so it kind of caught us off guard.
21 seconds left. They may let the clock wind down to 0 as the ball goes to the 22. An 8-yard gain on the play will bring up second down and 2, and that's where we will begin the fourth quarter with your score. Better keep it close just in case they snap it in the next 3 seconds. They're lined up to snap it, but they're going to run out of time.
There you go.
Harrison County trails 22-16. We've got a quarter to go. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Feed your farm with Southern States Co-op in Cynthiana. Whether you need feed for dogs, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your local Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all of the animals on the farm and around the house. Stop by Southern States on US 27 south of Cynthiana or call 234-2161. That's 234-2161. Curbside service is available.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor Mark Troxel. Together we can give your long-term retirement strategies the attention it deserves. Stop by my office at 136 East Pike Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
All right, as we get back to play, 12 minutes left to go in this rain-soaked evening on the hilltop. The effects of Hurricane Helene showing itself here on the hilltop. Now we need a defensive stop in a big way. Second down and 2 from the 22 for Grant County. Pollock Baker snap, gives the ball to Baker, looking for a hole, and I think he might have got enough for a first down.
Yeah, I think so.
So Baker, who got to be close to 100 yards now.
Yeah, he's over it.
Over 100 yards. And first down for the Braves from the 19. So 3 yards. First and 10 for the Braves. For over 70 years, Weber's Sausage has delivered the best Kentucky flavor to your breakfast table. From first sizzle to the last bite, it's taste you can trust. Find them in your favorite meat department.
That's Weber's.
Here's Baker. A handoff to Baker. Goes through the A-gap for positive yardage.
Yeah, gonna get 2 or 3 again.
And pretty much like he did that second scoring drive for Grant County earlier in the game, they just have fed Harrison County a steady diet of Baker. Balls to the 13 after that 6-yard gain.
Baker's going to come off here. That was his 20th carry.
Wow. Second down and 4 yards to go. Come on, Breds. Still down by just 6, or second and 8.
So you got Webster on the hip.
Okay. Ball's basically in the middle of the field. Snap back. Handoff is to Webster. Webster is going to get maybe a yard or 2.
Yeah, I can probably give him 1 or maybe 2.
With 10:38 on the clock. And it's going to be about 6 yards to go after that 2-yard gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Come on, guys. Let's get it done. 3rd down. With 10:13 left in the red zone is Grant County. Pollock in shotgun formation. Baker or Webster's on his left hip. Snap is back to give us to Webster, and He leans forward. And
it's going to be short, but it's still got some
good
game.
effort by Webster.
It is going to be fourth.
Stacked up at the line of scrimmage, but he just kept those legs churning.
It'll be fourth and about 2.
See, they'll put the ball on the 7. So 4 yards there.
Jim, this is a big play of the game.
Yeah, 4th down and 2 yards to go. Come on, Thoroughbreds. Shotgun formation for Pollitt. Got Webster in there on his right hip. Snap is back. Calling his own number is Pollitt. Leans forward and is going to be
first down.
Short of the goal line, but still is going to have first down yardage. So he ain't in there yet, but getting awfully close. Ball at the 1 yard line after that 6 yard gain that gets them a first down and a fresh set of downs. So first and goal from the 1 yard line. Look for Baker or no. There's going to be
Baker's out there.
Baker in the backfield. Look for him to get the ball. He's already scored a couple of times tonight. Pollitt gives the ball to Baker, and Baker is going to be spun around.
Nicely done,
out
guys.
of the end zone. Nice
Jackson
job.
Zink and Zach Bailey.
Sniff that one out. Of course, sniffing out Baker is not very hard to do. He's their main guy.
Yeah. Carry number 21 on the night.
But this time, he is going to be caught for a loss.
Yeah.
Couple of yards back to the 3, where it's second and goal for the Braves. The clock continues to run down to 8:17. Critical for Harrison County to stop the Braves here. Going in motion over to the far side is Bantique.
Yeah, but
and
Grant.
now a timeout call by Grant. 8:07 left, your score. Grant County 22, Harrison County 16. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
A musical moment from Sorrel Home Medical.
Just let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy day. And if your sweetie cries, just tell her, let a smile.
This musical moment brought to you by Sorrel Home Medical.
You are never fully dressed until you wear a smile.
Don't worry.
Is your tractor getting up there in hours? Are you looking to add a new piece of equipment to your operation? We know that tractors and other farm machinery can last a long time, but financing new takes no time at all with Ag Credit Express. If it's time for new equipment, you can finance it fast and easy with Express. Ask your local dealer about the Express option or visit us at our Paris office, 201 Commerce Drive, or agcreditonline.com.
All righty, second and goal from the 4 yard line. Lined up wide to the near side is Wyatt Hucker, but he's mainly just a decoy,
I think we got Webster. Yeah, Webster.
Webster in the backfield
Baker's on the
with
side.
Pollitt on his left hip. Snap is back. The give is to Webster, looking for a running room, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Shoot.
Bryson Webster with his 4th touchdown run of the season gives his team now a 28-16 advantage.
I guess they'll go for 2 to try to make it 14.
Let's imagine so. 8:01 on the clock. Nope, they're going to kick it.
Interesting.
Got number 4 in there, Wyatt Hucker. So watch for the fake here. This is not the regular kicker, and in fact, it's a kicker who has not even attempted extra point all year long. Number 3, Robert Pollitt, the quarterback, is the holder. Hucker goes ahead and kicks it wide.
Right.
So with 8:01 left to go, your score now, Grant County 28, Harrison County 16. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Do you shop at TrueValue.com on the internet? Get free shipping to Van Hook Hardware on all your TrueValue.com orders. Ship UPS at Van Hook Service Center. Be sure to like Van Hook Hardware on Facebook.
The True Value Bargains of the Month, good while supplies last or until the end of the month. Your choice, Pennzoil, 1 quart motor oil, $4.99. Fiskars Telescoping Bypass Looper, $25.99. A Stanley 25-foot control lock tape measure, $9.99. A TrueGuard Nearly Invincible Tactical Flashlight, $19.99. A Zinsar 1-gallon Bullseye 123 Primer, $28.99. A Green Thumb 6 cubic foot steel wheelbarrow, only $69.99. A True Value 18-count 39-gallon Lana leaf bags, $5.99. And a Rubbermaid 32-gallon roughneck trash can, only $27.99. That's Van Hook Hardware on Pike Street in downtown Cynthiana.
Okay, as we get back to action,
there's a little squibber. I think Carson Sumter got it. Not a whole lot no return. It's going to be at the 43, 44.
Clock
where they put
down
it.
to 7:55.
Yeah, Bred's in a tough spot. Got 2 scores and not a lot of time.
Right. So at the, what did you say, the 43? 43. Okay. So short return, but Harrison County 57 yards to go. We got to score and score quickly. Imagine the Braves will start running a nickel out there knowing that we have to pass to catch up. Hinton in shotgun formation with Sumter on his right side. He'll put Zink in motion right to left. Ball's in the middle of the field. Snap back. Handoff on the reverse is to Zink, and Zink is taken down almost as soon as he got the handoff. As that was a very slow developing play. I understand what they were going after, but that's the kind of play you got to go bump, 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 not bump, bump, bump.
You get that metronome going a little faster, don't you?
Yeah, got to get that metronome. No gain on the play. They do give him forward progress back to the 43. But it's now 2nd down and 10, and the clock is running, people. 7:27. Once again, Hinton in shotgun formation, which will probably be the rest of the night. Going back to pass. Now tucks it under, and is going to be tripped up. As the Grant County Braves defense really pinning their ears back now.
For sure.
Up by 12 points.
They know you got to get big chunks of yards, so they're just going to sit back.
Exactly.
Well, half of them sit back, half of them go after the ball.
Let's see. Where's the ball? 43 still?
39.
39, so a 4-yard loss on that play. As Harrison County offense just not, well, it's Bourbon County's defense last week, I guess. Hinton with shotgun formation at the far side. Goes back to pass, throws it this way, and Zink catches it. He's got good yardage near the 50-yard line before finally being brought down, but still a nice catch by Jackson.
Stand him up at about 48, 47.
Yeah, looks like. So 8-yard gain, which is positive, but we're still going to be facing 4th down and 6 to go. Come on, Breds. It's a big play for the Breds here. You know about the Beast of Pizza, but don't forget about Snappy's great salads and sandwiches. Just dial 235-7627 right now. That's 235.
Snap.
All right. Let's snap to a 1st down.
Let's snap this 4th down and a half.
Let's snap. Shotgun formation for Hinton. We need this, guys. 4th down and 6. Snap is back to Hinton, going back to pass. Looks to his left, fires this way, and it's going to be out of bounds. And that will turn the ball over on downs back to Grant County. Just too much air under that pass that time by Hinton. 5:35 on the clock. And time is beginning to be our worst enemy, as Grant County start at the Harrison 47.
I see number 14 out there, so he's going to get the ball, and then he's going to get the ball, and then he's going to get the ball, and then he's going to get the ball.
Farm Credit Mid-America offers short-term loans that handle the present so you can focus on the future. Contact Michael Furnish at 859-254-2741 and learn more. Ball's on the far hash mark, but they'll be running this one as Baker's on the left side of the quarterback, Pollitt. And Baker does carry it, and he carries people with him as he has just had a fantastic night. Kind of a surprise. He came in to tonight's game with 132 yards rushing all year long.
He did most of, if not all of his damage in the first half. He's been pretty quiet in the second half, but still, after that, 4 yards, 3 yards?
3 yards.
They're at 108 yards.
Now, ball is now at the 40. Where is it?
40.
44?
4. Yeah.
So the Breds starting to look like they'll start out district play 0-1. Once again, Baker with the ball and crashes through the right side, close to first down yardage, but not quite there.
Yeah.
If you're fed up, call Knupp. Knupp Law promises to handle bankruptcy, disability, and foreclosures. Call Brian if you're in need at 859-988-9658. Ball to the 40 after that 4-yard gain. Brings up third down and 3. The Braves taking time off of the clock as well.
Baker out, Webster in.
Pollitt, who's done a nice job game managing his team tonight. Waits and now with the loud count forces Harrison County to jump off sides.
Yeah.
So
surely did.
Offsides puts him 5 yards closer at the 35. And that will also be a first down. 3:59 left. Joe Cochran with State Farm Insurance is your good neighbor. Are you looking for a new quote? Give Joe a call at 859-234-3813. As always, Joe says, go Breds. Stop them here. Or go Reds, yeah. Maybe Dusty Baker would like to come back. Pollitt gives the ball to
number 10,
Webster, and Webster just couldn't find any running room. Bounced off of Thoroughbred in the backfield and just kind of fell forward. Timeout called. We'll take it as well if it's a timeout, and it is. 3:26 left. Harrison County trails 28-16. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington will be having their cattle sale. Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington is located just off I-75 at exit 120 and has many loading docks. To stay up to date with Bluegrass Stockyards, visit bgstockyards.com. From there, you can view market reports, loads and groups, and you can even watch the auctions online. Once again, visit bgstockyards.com, and don't forget every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington's cattle sale.
Everyone is loving the new Angelo's at Cynthiana. New ownership, new management, still same great taste and great food with many added items. Hey, don't forget their daily specials where Strombolis are on special twice a week now and many extra entrees. They even have a new salad bar. How awesome is that? Stop by now for your daily specials. Oh yeah, they still have pizza as well. Angelo's hours are Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. Same great location, US 27 South of Cynthiana, or call ahead at 859-298-2112. Great food, great service, great atmosphere. Angelo's Pizza.
All right, we get back to play. Second down and 9. Baker gets the handoff, goes to the right side, goes through a hole before being blindly brought down.
Baker carry right on the top of Harrison County.
See how far he got. He needed to get 9. Didn't get quite that many, but the clock is down to 3:09. So a 4-yard gain on the play to the 30. Brings up third down and 5, but it's starting to be academic. Where can you enjoy a daily lunch buffet until 2:30 and daily food and drink specials, as well as weekend margarita specials? That's El Paracutin, the Mexican restaurant in Harrison Square.
2 Cougars.
It's a pair. Baird 1. A royal flush you get 5 of. Here's a handoff to Baker again, and he is going to be close to the first down.
I think he's going to drag him to the first down. 25 carries.
Wow, workhorse. And we have not been able to find an answer.
Ball placed at the 24-yard line. First down and 10.
Gets to the 24, so a 6-yard gain and another first down for the Bravos, who are about to start 4-1 overall on the season, as well as 1-0 in district play, and the streak against Harrison County is about to die. Harrison County had beaten them in 12 straight games until tonight. Yeah. Pollitt gets the snap. He'll carry it on his own up the middle, and one of the few times tonight calls his own number. Under 2 to go. Ball's going to be set down at about the 20, I think.
I think so.
So 4 yards. They're just very consistent. They've had 3, 4, 1, 4, 6, 4.
And they have ran the ball 48 times.
Well, that's par for the course. Now they'll do it because they're running out the clock.
They'll probably end up at an even 50.
28-16 is your score. Harrison County got back to within a score at 22-16, but an answer by the, is that Baker again? Down to the 20.
It's a 2-yard gain.
2-yard gain. So 2 yards on the gain there, and one more play. And that'll about do it. Pollitt with Baker still in the backfield. I believe that's Baker.
Yes, it was.
Pollitt calls his own number, runs up the middle, still on his feet, and we'll get to about the 10-yard line maybe. And let's say it's at the, yeah, it's at the 10.
Yeah.
So 8 yards on the play. First down,
That's it.
and that'll be it. The Grant County Braves invade the hilltop on a showery night, and we'll go back to Dry Ridge, wet but happy, as they have just beaten Harrison County for the first time in the program's histories. Harrison County now leads the series 12-1. 28-16 your final score. We invite you to stay tuned for our post-game show. Go over all the scoring and stats. Also name our Judy Construction Company player of the game. All that coming up after this timeout. But once again, here at the Athletic Complex, your final score, Grant County 28, Harrison County 16. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
The live coverage of Harrison County Thoroughbred Football has been brought to you in part by Snappy Tomato Pizza, Farm Credit Mid-America, Canup Law, State Farm Insurance Agent Joe Cochran, El Pericaton Mexican Restaurant, Hinton Mills, Sorrel Home Medical, Harrison Memorial Hospital, Southern States, Edward Jones Investments, Bluegrass Stockyards, Ag Credit, Van Hook Hardware, Poindexter Lumber Company, Angelo's Pizza, Judy Construction, and Smith Insurers. Stay tuned. The Harrison County Thoroughbred